Hello, everybody. My name is Ed McClements. I'm the owner of SolarRealtor.com. We are a solar company that has a background in real estate and financial planning. So we take we hope, a much more professional approach to designing solar systems for families. Just this past 2 weeks, the exciting news from Tesla is that they now have developed the PowerWall, which is a solar storage battery that is going to be a great help to even increase the rate of growth of solar in our country. Our challenges are simply, how do we convert the power of the sun to electricity? We're very fortunate. That has already been answered. The discovery and constant improvement of solar panels can capture that energy and convert it to electricity. The second question is, how can we store the electricity that we get from the sun? We're very excited because of the Tesla announcement of the PowerWall. We now have an excellent system that can store solar power. On April 30th, Tesla announced the PowerWall. It was an excellent presentation. He covers the subject so extremely well. If you have missed that, you need to click on the photo here on this slide, and in the next 18 minutes, you will be entertained and informed, and you will gain the excitement that I have right now for the future of storing solar energy. Here's a great photo. It's showing how the utility companies are producing the electricity that we use in our homes today. Here we see Nikola Tesla, who was a great scientist and forward the understanding of electricity and how it could be used. Standing next to the Tesla car is Elon Musk, who is now bringing us transportation in a way that is harnessing the energy from the sun and storing it in batteries. The Tesla company is known for it perfecting the battery system that could be used effectively with the cars of today and of the future. Here we see a great illustration that was part of the introduction of the PowerWall. The question is, how much area would we need to be covered in solar panels to create enough power for the entire United States? Here we see a map of the United States, and that small little blue dot represents the amount of rooftops that would need to have solar panels to create the power needed for the entire country. The concept certainly is simple. All we need to do is harness the unlimited power of our sun, to have a way in which it can be stored, so during the 24-hour period our family needs electricity, it is there. We have free power, all created from an unlimited source. Here we have a great illustration. We're seeing that the sun is producing the peak solar power right at the time when our houses are pretty much empty. We use power mostly in the morning and mostly in the evening. Now, with the Tesla PowerWall, we will have that power stored so it can be used 24 hours a day. Many of us that have solar are saving millions of dollars on our electric bill, but we're still being billed for electricity that we use at night, having to buy that from the utility company at the highest rates during their peak use time. The Powerball changes all of that. For in your own garage, your solar battery will provide the energy that you need at night. The possibilities for the Powerwall are very, very exciting. It certainly is going to be able to help us pay less for electricity than ever before, buying it from the electric companies at their lowest possible rate. How about all the natural disasters and the severe weather that we've had in our country, especially back on the East Coast and in some of the tornado areas of our country? Many times power is lost for a number of days. Can you imagine what a great benefit it will be for those people to have a Powerwall system that can maintain their electricity during those times of emergency? I get very excited, certainly, about all the new possibilities that Powerwall may open for us. There's many people that can't use solar cells on the roof because they may live in a condominium, or they may be tenants, yet they have very large electric bills. Imagine that in many of these cases, individuals will be able to buy a power wall system that will be unintrusive and be allowed by the owners and allowed by homeowner associations because they're so unintrusive to neighbors, and those people will be saving thousands of dollars on their electric cost. The future is very exciting. Here we have a list of the specifications of the Powerwall. You may choose to pause this video so that you can make notes on any of the items that are of particular interest to you. I must admit that I personally knew very little about Elon Musk's record of success and how his companies have had an impact on all of our lives. I personally have just become very excited about what he's done by opening up the whole field of solar power and solar power storage that was not possible before his having an impact on these issues. I want to encourage everyone seeing this to click on the bottom line of this screen. It is a very, very exciting story about an exciting entrepreneur of our day. May I encourage you, your family, children, grandchildren, have them experience this investment of 45 minutes to find out how this individual is impacting our lives today and into the future. In this slide, I think you can tell by the title that I am personally very excited about the Powerwall and have the domain name now of powerwall1.com. I'd like to also share just a brief bit of information about our solar company. We're a solar company different than others because as a background as a realtor and financial consultant, we look at the home and how solar either will add great value to the home or how it can have a negative impact on the home. Just some of the points. We will never lease a solar system to any family. We think it's absolutely wrong. We think in many cases the solar companies who get to keep the federal rebate when you lease a system are not telling everyone all the details. We also think it's very important to do an energy study for every home before you ever decide on getting a solar system. More than 20% of the electricity that you're using every day in your home is wasted. And the Department of Energy Home Energy Study will identify and help reduce and make minor changes that will save a lot on your electric bill even before a solar system is considered. Next, we provide, because the state of California is in such a state of water emergency, we have a system and a website called waterwise.pro. We want to help families save water before they are faced with heavy penalties from the state for not being able to cut that water bill by 25%. We are then, after doing that energy study, we have a reduced amount of electricity that a home needs. So we're able, in most all cases, to recommend a smaller solar system on your property, reducing the cost, of course. We will not damage the curb appeal with solar panels, which may actually reduce the current market value to the future buyers who would consider buying your house, but when the wives see that solar panel hanging off the front roof, they decide that's not one of the ones they want for what they had in their mind for a home of the future. We will, in every case from this point forward, as it becomes available, include the PowerWall option. We think that makes all the sense in the world and is going to change how solar systems are designed from this point forward. Thank you very much for watching the presentation. Share it with others. Our objective is to help the average family be better informed and to make a wiser solar purchase here in the future. Thank you.